it's the role of the fullbacks. Now, Neil, you brought up Trent Alexander-Arnold's name, but he's often mentioned, of course. However, we have to talk about Cancelo and the impact that he's had at Manchester City, because I was looking at some of the stats here. They both rank first or second amongst all defenders for open play crosses, through balls, passes in the opposition half and in the box, into the final third, total shots, shots on target and touches. So, I mean, what separates Cancelo and Trent Alexander-Arnold, if anything?
I think for me, looking at it, I'm thinking the Liverpool fullbacks give more to the team than the City fullbacks. The two Liverpool fullbacks, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Andy Robertson, it's from right-hand side, from the left-hand side. There are 21 Premier League assists between them. If you're looking at the City ones, you're looking at Cancelo, you're looking at Kyle Walker. They've only got 7 between them. So yes, Cancelo's popped up and it's important for the way City play. I think the fullbacks from Liverpool are more advanced and give more to the team than the City fullbacks.
Kiki? I mean, we were talking early on about playing on the counter, stopping the counter. Where do you stand on the fullbacks, particularly Cancelo and Trent Alexander-Arnold in this case?
Well, on the fullbacks, attacking way, Alexander is doing great, and his figures are clear, and he's doing a good job. But in the first place, to me, the fullbacks are defenders. So I will first judge them on their defending abilities. And in that, I have to say that Cancelo is bringing more, and Walker is also bringing more because of his pace. And he's been very important in controlling that counter-attack, because he can recover a lot of space that is left behind. And in that term, in the defending way, Alexander-Arnold is falling a bit short comparing with Walker and Cancelo, in my opinion.
All right, so it's
a brilliant debate, isn't it? It's a great debate. Neil, we can go on. We can carry on this afterwards, Kiki, about forwards and against, the left footer playing at left back for Liverpool with Robertson suits City more, obviously having that natural left footer defensively, Kyle Walker. So I think we can carry on for such a long period of time when we talk about
where do you stand,
to say that them
Brownie?
Two are better. I mean, for me, you're looking and you say, well, you've got the two, and I appreciate brilliant fullbacks that Liverpool have. But obviously, City play in a different way to Liverpool. They are more restricted. Kyle Walker's not allowed to get round and get as forward as Trent Alexander-Arnold. And by the way, yeah, he's not got as good a delivery. He's not got nowhere near the crossing ability, the range of passing that Trent Alexander-Arnold has. But from a defensive point, from a right-back point of view, I would take Kyle Walker all day long. And on the left-back situation, João Cancelo, wonderful what he's brought, assists to his game, outside of his right foot getting an assist. But me personally, I would rather have a left-footed player playing at left-back for Manchester City, getting forward, more natural, being able to cross the ball from deeper positions. So, listen, it's a wonderful debate with those four, but that's my sort of take on it.
You know, there's another little debate to be had here, because a friend of the show, Joe Cole, what a player he was, by the way, said David Beckham was the best cross and best passer of his generation, but he believes that Trent Alexander-Arnold is better on that front than David Beckham, the former England captain. I mean, that's a huge statement to make. Neil, what do you think about that? Is it too early in his career to say that, or do you genuinely believe that maybe Joe Cole was right? Neil first.
I think it is early. I think Beckham was one of our great deliverers, wasn't he, from a wide position, and he had great success at Manchester United, winning so many trophies. I think with Trent, and why he's different, is he's a right fullback who can play in centre mid, he can play in more advanced positions, and he can create more than any other right fullback I've ever seen. Now, Beckham was a right winger, as we know, with delivery, but Trent Alexander-Arnold, and he doesn't get wide, Trent. So when you watch Trent today, he'll be in a more central position, almost like a De Bruyne type of player who can pick a pass out, and you're thinking, wow. The amount of times you watch Trent and you go, wow, his delivery is unbelievable. So that's something that...
Is he England's #1 fullback, though, Neil?
Well,
we're talking a fullback situation. We've got a delivery, I can't argue with you, but who is the best fullback?
I think it's unfair sometimes, the criticism he gets defensively, because he doesn't get caught out as many times as people make out. But he gives Liverpool so much going forward. What do we want? Do we want to watch entertaining games, creating chances, or do we want to watch teams like Atletico who get everyone behind the ball and defend? And Liverpool are the sort of team that go forward, right fullback attacking, not a right fullback who's pinned back, not allowed past the halfway line.